Hey guys, Kevin at Exigy talking to you today about one thing that is going to help you drive greater results today than anything else. So we've all seen the statistics, we've all heard the stories about how many businesses start and fail in their first 5 years here in the United States. And it's insane. So what do you need to do to make sure that you avoid being that? It's very important if they want to be here 5 years from now and beat the statistics, there's some specific things that they need to be doing today that's going to help them avoid those pitfalls of owning their own business. They need to understand what it is that they are setting out to do. They need to be able to plan, and not just plan anything, they need to be able to see the vision and the end result of what they want their business to become when they step away. When they ultimately step away, what is that business going to look like? If they can define that and understand what it is that they want their business to become, then they can do what it takes to get there. They can make the plan, chart the path, and put things in action today that are going to help them get to where they want to be. If they don't understand what they want their business to be, how are they going to know what they need to do today to make that a reality? I've seen it time and time again, and with so many people, they step into a business to do a specific job. They don't start a business because they want to start a business. They start a business because they want to get away from their job. They want to do specific work better than where they came from or better than they saw somebody else doing it, and they think they can. Chances are they can, but are they really starting a business? Launching a venture is not the same as creating a job for yourself, and it's really important to understand that. As you go out each and every day, you need to see the vision of what you're doing. And if it's to do the job better than the next person, well, maybe you have a job that you've created for yourself. If it's to go out and create an organization that's going to make an impact, that will have a positive, optimistic, valuable contribution to the world around it, well, maybe that's a business. So I'm not saying that owning a job is a bad thing. There's so many people out there that do very well for themselves and are extremely happy owning a job. I know countless people that have gone out to freelance work and have done amazingly well at it, but they own a job. They work for others, they freelance their time, and they go out and create content and create value for a specific customer. But they're not creating a business. And it's very important that they understood that. Now, did their success differ than my success? Not at all. Did their success pale in comparison to anybody else's? Not at all. They're extremely successful people, but they understood the work that they're doing. They knew that they were creating a job for themselves. So they approached their work in such a way. They knew the work, the specific tasks that they needed to do each and every day to make that happen. Owning a business and starting a business is completely different. You're creating an organization. Businesses don't work. People in those businesses work. So do you kind of see how this could benefit somebody if they understand what they're truly creating for themselves? There's so many people out there that think they're going to go out and create a business, but what they really mean is they want to create a job. They want to create a lifestyle where they can go out and freelance work that gives them some freedoms and some opportunities to work for themselves. The business is a living, breathing organization that has to be developed in the right way. Developing a business, if it's really a job, isn't going to help you get where you want to go. And developing a job, if it's really a business, isn't going to help you either. So it's really important to take a step back and understand what you want it to look like when you're done with it. If you were to pass it off to somebody else, sell it or give it away, what does that look like? What is it? What do you need to do today to make that a reality? So do you see how this might benefit somebody if they understand what it is that they're actually trying to create? There's no right or wrong answer here, and I'm not saying that one is better than the other, because it really depends on what you want. If you want to create a job and a lifestyle and a freelance opportunity, that's great, but make sure you approach it that way. If you're trying to create an organization, a business, a structure from which other things can grow, then you need to understand that. You need to have that vision and be willing to do what it takes to make it happen. So people don't fail in business because they don't understand what they're doing. In fact, so many people understand the work that they're doing so well that they get caught up in it. And the person that wanted a business is stuck doing the work. They're stuck doing the job. And they don't have time to focus on the business development. And vice versa, the people that wanted to create a job and create a freelance opportunity and something small for themselves, but they went out and created an organization around it. Well, now they're stuck doing the tasks that they didn't want to do. So they start hiring people to do those for them, and all of a sudden things are growing faster than they expected. And so you can see how that could be really confusing, and people start to get pulled in different directions because they're not understanding the work they set out to do. They're not understanding the work they want to do. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, before you take your next step, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling frustrated with where you're at, take a step back. Figure out what it is that you want your business to look like. If that's a job or if that's an organization, and once you have that, figure out where you're at today and figure out what you need to do to make your vision a reality. There's no right or wrong answers to this. It's really dependent upon what you want. You started your business for a reason. What is that reason? Why? What keeps you driving? What keeps you going forward each and every day? Make sure you can define that and understand that and put that in front of you so that you can see it and push towards it. The world is a mean and nasty place. I got my Rocky quote right there. Love that. But you care about your business. And if you start to care and you create value for the people around you and you help them catch the vision of what you're trying to do, then that is when it's going to take off. But you have to understand what you're trying to create. Don't make the mistake of creating something unintended and then being stuck with it and frustrated and stressed out. Keep your vision in front of you. Always have it there. Look back to it and trust yourself and trust your instincts, because only you know what you want to create and only you can make it happen. So that's my advice for today. I hope it's been of some value. Understand the work that you're trying to do. Understand the work that you're trying to create. And that's going to help you out more today and tomorrow than anything else, is understanding what you're truly trying to create. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like the video if you do. And watch for more content as we work together to build your business in the right way.